Hello there. Today we're going to talk about what the HELOC Wednesday. Last week I talked about the fact that we are going to withdraw some money out of my work IRA from a past employer, like way back in the day. So briefly, if you don't know, but you probably already do, our HELOC is currently at a balance of $83,000. And the interest rate has gone up from 5.24, and now the interest rate is 5.99. And that's just since we talked last week. So I have talked to my tax advisor. Oh, briefly, we were deciding whether to pull out half or all of it, or who to take the money from our 401ks from back in the day. We're older, we're in our early 60s. We've had several jobs that have involved accumulating money in 401ks. I was a health professional, and my husband was a trucker and delivery person for multiple national beverages. Anyway, so after talking to my tax guy, who was very helpful, he ran the numbers because we were going to pull it all out. And our balance, as you know, is like $83,000 and some odd dollars. We were going to pull it all out this year. So with the numbers that he ran, we're going to pull out half this year and the other half next year, like in January or February, so then we can get rid of that debt. The amount that we're pulling out is going to be out of one of my IRAs, and I've already spoken to my financial advisor, my tax professional, CPA, and I'm going to take out $50,000. It's hard writing that number. And they're going to withhold $5,000 in taxes. So we will get a sum of $45,000. That has taken a little bit. We decided that last week after speaking to everybody, but there has been emails and such regarding docu-signing certain things and making sure all of those little documents are signed. And now we're just waiting for the money to transfer over and hit the bank. It's going to be somewhat challenging. You know, it's just kind of hard to move that big amount of money around, but I know it is for the best. So that's okay. And I hope to do that next week. It's a huge burden off of our shoulders. And, you know, as my husband's looking to retire, I'm already retired. I have a retirement income. My husband is wanting to step down a little bit more the middle of next year, which is fine. We'd like to get rid of that payment because the payment now, last month was $475. There's like $300 and some odd dollars that's going for interest. You know, we'll never get ahead. We'll never get ahead at this stage in our life. So that's what we're going to do. And I know there was a subscriber that mentioned that be careful of the income you take out in your 63rd year, your age year of 63, and because that is what Medicare looks at to base your Medicare benefits on. It will probably be coming out of mine because, we haven't got that far yet. I think it'll come out of mine again, so we'll see. I don't know. Anyway, so there are some, solid decisions being made. We're going to pull it out. We're going to pay it down next month, next week, get it straight. And still up in the air of whose account it's going to take the money out of on next year. So this is okay. With that being said, we are going to make a payment today, and we're going to be paying $173. And this is what is due for the rest of the month, because we've already been making smaller payments since the last billing period. I think because I've had huge vet bills, and I think my little puppy has to go back to the vet again. Hopefully not urgent care, because that was really expensive. And I did have most of the money for that one visit, which was $998. I had $700 put away. I think I've put away at least another $50 to $100 for that bill. Well, the remainder of this payment, because my monthly payment is about $450, $478, I should have at least $200 or $300 left over. I'm just going to put on her bill because she's still having issues, and we'll probably be going back to her primary care vet. Pets are expensive when they get older. She's a 16-year-old Papillon, and you know, just happens, and that's fine. So week 2, we paid $173, and that was regular budget. So, but maybe, you know, by week 3, the money will settle in and it will get to where it's supposed to go. And I keep checking my email, making sure I've signed all these little things. So, but it is a huge relief to have almost all of that paid for. So we're going to be able to color in $185 worth of our little houses. We like blue. We're all about blue. Let's get this small tip, because that's the difference of the $275 from the $3,400, and subtract that difference from the $850. It's like $185. So we'll color the roof and this part. So yeah, when we do make that payment of $45,000, and who's to say that I won't have to hold a little bit out of that for the vet bill, because I don't want to accumulate any more debt. So I don't know. At least we're going to get $45,000 out. I'll let you know next week what actually goes on that bill, that the interest rate went up on the HELOC, which is a home equity line of credit. So that is the story about that. We're waiting for, what is it? Tropical Storm Nicole to come through. So it's nice and gray out, and just another fun day here in Central Florida. All right, you guys, thanks again for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.